Miss Nikki, are you having a good time? I assume you still have your invitation with you.
Ugh! Let go of me! Uh-oh. Those jerks! How dare they treat us like this? I'm not letting them get away with it!
What in the world are you up to?
Well, our guests are restless. Making a fuss in a place like this, your souls could get cursed, you know.
You're...
Honored guest, it's time for me to check your invitation.
Angered?
It's a pleasure to see you again.
It was you! You scared the life out of me!
Anger, what are you... Wait, don't tell me you're now a special investigator for Mothis.
Clever as ever, I see. Yes, I joined Mothis and managed to find a pretty decent position.
You're just admitting it?
McGill said you left the boneyard to handle something important. Joining Mothis? That's what you call important?
McGill really tells you everything, huh? What to do with him? When McGill was tracking Medale, the clues pointed to Heaven's Reach. He'd already set his sights on it. He was worried about the truth behind the city, and about your safety. He was bound by his responsibilities as clan chief and had to stay in the boneyard. So an experienced agent like me stepped in.
Didn't you two have a fight?
It was just a spat. He can't still be angry. Regardless, helping the Parksolian savior is my mission.
But if you've been undercover to help us this whole time, why did you only show up now?
Yeah, we spent so long opening entrances and fixing machines and wound up locked in a cage!
Sending out an enchanted invitation to control you and bring you to the Golden Feast is Mothis' mission. No one could interfere. All I could do was speed up your invite's delivery and support you throughout the city.
What support? You didn't show up at all!
Zappy! No wonder I felt like someone was helping us along the way. The guidance at the Heaven's Reach gate, the conveyor belt leading to the Everbloom Garden, that was y-
Don't I deserve a little credit too?
Choo-choo!
All right, I'll admit you did better this time. As a professional agent, I'd never steal credit from a partner. This prison hasn't been used in a long time. Even the air smells foul. Let's head out.
Mothis must have guards outside. Those people...
Don't worry, I've lured them away. My partner will keep an eye on them.
Anger, do you know why Mothis invited me? What's happening at the Golden Feast?
They've prepared for the feast for a long time. It's classified. Only the higher-ups know.
So we have to go to the Golden Feast to uncover their plot.
You want to beat them at their own game and face them head-on? I'm not surprised you'd make that decision. I met you here to make sure you'd reach the Golden Court safely.
Can we get to the court from here?
They locked me up here once for breaking a rule. I followed an official and made it all the way to the court. The path is eerie, unpredictable. It's filled with danger, along with Mothis' secrets. Thinking back on that time gives me chills. But if you need to go, Your Excellency, I will risk it again.
Huh? If you're scared, then it must be terrifying. Nikki.
We've been to so many places and solved so many problems together. You've always been my bravest partner. We can't back down. Besides, we've got Angert with us, and he's a professional undercover agent.
That's right, you're not alone this time. Don't be too nervous, chubby kitty.
Oh, who are you calling chubby? I've been running around so much, I'm sure I've slimmed down. My little belly is practically gone. The nerve. Nikki, I'm ready. Let's go.
Great. Every minute we save is a minute on our side. Lead the way, Angert. It's so quiet here.
Mothis usually stays away from here, except for special circumstances.
What kind of special circumstances?
For example, an undercover agent trying to sneak a mysterious young girl into the Golden Court. That would probably be pretty special.
Those moth thieves even have a cryptic way of opening doors. What's even more mysterious is how you opened it so fast, Angert.
Don't underestimate my professional skills. I've gone through a lot of trouble to climb to my rank so quickly.
What are these?
The atmosphere is so creepy. Are there monsters locked inside?
Did that high-ranking official you were following do anything here?
He inspected these containers and flipped through some leftover manuscripts. He moved quickly, so I didn't have time to really explore the area.
It looks like this room hasn't been abandoned. It's still valuable to Mothis. We need to find out what this place is. Maybe that will help us understand their true objective.
Perfect. I happen to be quite curious about this place myself.
There's writing carved next to this weird thing. White sheep?
It's smaller than the other containers. It really stands out here. Angert, you've been standing there for a while. What are you looking at?
I just think it looks a bit lonely.
You're not actually feeling sorry for it, are you?
I can't help it. I was born with a kind and sympathetic heart.
There's text engraved here. Blue eyes. It must be some kind of code name. The container is big enough to fit an adult.
It's freezing, Nikki. I can feel a cold draft seeping out from inside. The containers over there aren't nearly this cold.
Those containers look like they've been sealed for a long time, like they haven't been used in ages. Moths? They already existed back in the Age of the Titans?
So those moth thieves built these strange things.
They call them cocoons. They're a type of container that can preserve a physical body for a long time, extending life. Later, likely because of the soul transfer, the cocoons were modified for the Titans to use. Looks like there's nothing more to explore here. Let's chat with Angered about what we found.
Mothis has existed for over 1,000 years. The organization felt highly complex when I was undercover, but I never expected this.
That means they built everything here, including these cocoons.
Cocoons. Going from restrained caterpillars to butterflies. The people who made them must have been romantics. How interesting.
We still have so many questions about the manuscript and the code names engraved next to those cocoons.
What kind of questions?
There are 10 different code names carved next to each cocoon. Names like Black Sheep and Turtle Dove. One of them is a unique size and is labeled White Sheep. These inscriptions and the manuscript match what was written on the invitation. This proves Mothis was involved in manufacturing the cocoons. But we still don't know what those code names actually mean. The manuscript mentions that the cocoons were modified so the Titans could use them. But judging by the size of the buildings in Heaven's Reach, these cocoons are too small to fit a Titan inside.
Actually, I have a few memories about the Titans' cocoons.
Why are there S-lings here?
Watch out! The dark essence around us is surging. More S-lings might crawl out of it. I'll take care of these pests.
I can't believe that S-lings are in Mothis' territory.
These S-lings may be the entrance guards.
Oh, I bet there's a scandalous secret behind there. What was that sound? Are the S-lings back again?
It's coming from above.
Follow me through here.
They can raise S-lings as guardians? Could it be that Mothis has some connection with the Abyss?
a monster locked up by moth thieves up there. There are people inside the cocoons? They're huge. Could they be?
They're titans.
The Titans. Are they still alive? Can the cocoons really extend life?
Has my king arrived?
Nikki, he's talking.
Wow. The titans were silent the last time I was here. I never thought they'd be alive in those cocoons.
If that's the case, then why did they wake up so suddenly? Is it just a specific time? Or is it because of... And why is Mothis preserving them here?
I hope those who've experienced it can explain this to us.
We've waited for far too long. This body, it can't hold on. Has Mothis helped my king safely transfer her soul and return to this world? This body was preserved for my king, for the sake of my king's immortality.
My king's immortality? What does that mean?
That question is most intriguing. Were it not you, Mothis, who did offer unto my king the art of soul transfer? Whenever my king grew old, several youths were selected. Their bodies used to carry the king's soul. This has gone on for 1,000 years.
Transferring the soul of the aging Titan King into a young Titan body to achieve immortality.
That's impossible. Life and death are fixed rules. How could they do something so inconceivable?
How? How could a god even be compared to my king? We only swear fealty to the one true master of Heaven's Reach, Her Majesty Asna.
Asna. She was the first Titan King.
So she's been living through generations using the soul transfer method with the help of Mothis.
Wait, you lot aren't...
He looks like he's fading.
I still find it hard to believe that the greatest monarch in the hearts of the Titans chose to sacrifice her own people just to achieve immortality.
According to him, Mothis presented the Titan King with this technique. Even a great ruler can be swayed by corrupt officials.
You aren't messengers of Mothis, are you? They would never use a word like sacrifice.
I'm sorry. We didn't mean to hide our identities. It's just that everything we just heard was so unexpected.
You're small in stature, similar to those from Mothis. Aemon's mind has long been clouded. It's no wonder he mistook you. The nutrients in the cocoons have run dry. Would you mind adding a little bit more?
Look, Nikki! There are lots of vessels under the steps. Are the nutrients the Titan mentioned in those? Yeah, I can smell it. This must be the one. Too bad there's only a little bit left. We should get this back, and fast.
Thank you, kind lady. May I have a word? I have a few questions that perhaps only you can help us answer.
You're very welcome. I have a few questions for you as well.
The hosts are Heaven's Reach's darkest secret. Only a few high-ranking officials within Mothis may enter this place. Your arrival must signify that a change has occurred. Has the king successfully arrived? Or has Mothis left?
I arrived here only a few days ago. From what I've seen, the Titan King isn't here. Mothis has control of the city.
The Titans completely perished 1,000 years ago. If we hadn't come here ourselves, no one would believe that Heaven's Reach still exists.
So it is true. The time spent slumbering within the cocoon was incredibly long. The moment we woke up, all three of us felt as though we were in an entirely different world. 1,000 years. Extinct. The king really did fail, didn't she?
My king promised she would wait for me to repay her kindness. I know that she would never break her word. You're a liar.
Still struggling with the truth. When we were first awakened, you didn't believe my theories. You said I only cursed the king because I still harbored resentment. But these guests aren't from here. They'd have no reason to lie to us. The abandoned hosts.
I know this might be hard to accept, but this land suffered a massive calamity 1,000 years ago. Many civilizations were wiped out back then.
The prophecy of the end times came true. There's finally one thing in this world that did not go according to her wishes.
The apocalypse passed, yet Heaven's Reach remains and has welcomed new guests. Is that right? Mothis awakened us. And then they took Sui. She is the king's new vessel. The arrival ritual. They may have started it already.
The fact that the Titan King hasn't arrived in Heaven's Reach doesn't spell certain failure. It could simply mean the ritual isn't finished yet.
Perhaps she can continue to live through Sui's body. But so what? As they said, our fellow Titans died in a calamity long ago. This is the end that stubborn king must face eventually.
The life of a mortal is short by nature. Yet Heaven's Reach still stands even after 1,000 years. In that sense, my king has not failed. Yet now, I really long to see what Heaven's Reach looks like today, with my own eyes.
My king didn't abandon me. I'm leaving this place to find her.
Then let's go together, my old friends. We're lucky enough to still choose how we die. Open this cage. It's colder than death itself. Let us walk toward true oblivion in the spirit of freedom.
Huh? What the heck do you mean by that?
Ever since we were awakened, our lives have been fading rapidly. Mothis used nutrients to prolong our lives, but after Sui was taken away, our supply was never replenished.
That was the last of the nutrients, and we just...
As you can see, death has already opened its arms, waiting to embrace us.
Maybe there's some other way to keep you alive.
There's truly nothing we can do now. Better to die under the sunlight than to rot in a cage. I believe respecting their wishes is the best thing to do.
Meeting you today was the will of fate, revealed here and now. We entrust the end of our lives to you.
Okay. I'll help you fulfill your final wish.
Heaven's Reach is still radiant, glorious. My king, everything you made will endure.
My king must be there. She must be.
Tyreen, Fields, look at your bodies.
It's all right, my esteemed guest. Nothing can outlast time itself. We should have left this world a long time ago. If you can tell the dying your name without it being an imposition on your culture, then Jyrene and I would both like to remember you in our final moments.
Nikki, that's my name.
A name that feels as warm as sunshine. Thank you so much, Miss Nikki.
According to our custom, if a person of noble stature witnesses our end, the funeral is considered complete.
Miss Nikki, thank you for being our witness.